Welcome back. I'm not a reactor. I just react. If you know, you know, man. But anyways, today I'm gonna be reacting to skydiving accident survivor Logan. Bro, I was scrolling. I was like, bro, this would be a good one for all the people that want to go skydiving right now. Cause I ain't gonna lie, at a point in time I wanted to go, but then I thought about it, bro. Cause you know what it is. Cause my friend he told me an experience. He was like, somebody heck, they had a parachute. Well, they didn't have a parachute, but they was going skydiving with like, and then I guess they had an instructor behind them, and they went together. And when they went together, when they was going down, the parachute didn't come out. I ain't mean to put that in y'all heads, but like, man, after I heard that, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that got me. That got me. And then bro told him, listen, on top of that, bro told him, the instructor told him before they was falling, he was like, bro, you're gonna break your legs. I'm like, bro, somebody told me that, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't. I can't. What you mean? What you mean? That's what I be saying, bro. What you mean? What you mean while we falling out of the sky, man? What you mean I'm finna break my legs and my arms, man? What you talking about? I'm like, hey, bro survived though, bro. Bro survived. And I really am curious about what his story is. But hate it if you hate it. Like it if you like it, man. For real. Like it if you like it, bro. I was logged out of my phone for 3 days and I lost all my Gmails, so I can't like my video no more, bro. So I would highly appreciate it. If you like my video, bro. I would highly appreciate it. Genuinely. But without further ado, let's get into the video, man. I was like, damn, I look good today, man. That thing under my lips finally went away, bro. I was like, oh my gosh. Yes! Yes! Now I look good, man. Now I look good, man. You know. But yeah. But enough about me, man. Enough about me.
All right, Logan.
Yes, sir.
Logan, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I grew up in California, Bakersfield, California. We moved whenever I was 11. We moved to Odessa, Texas. Whenever I was 11, my dad's job at Bakersfield's an oil town. And we moved to Odessa, Texas, Midland area, because of his job at the time.
How do you describe your childhood?
Roughly, or like it's all right. I think like I mean, I don't have like a horrible childhood. I don't think I don't remember anything gnarly. Nothing really.
What kind of kid were you in high school?
I mean, I didn't graduate. I dropped out sophomore year, I think, and I just went to work. Everyone in my family, my cousins, even my mother's in the oil field. Everyone is. So I just left.
So you worked in the oil fields?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. That's why I dropped out. Was just everyone. There's so much money in it. Like, why stay in school and go in debt in college when, I mean, I was
Okay. Fair point. I give it to you. Yeah, you're right. Why go to college? And be in debt when you can just go and make money. Yeah, that's facts. He's not wrong. I can't even say that, bro. He's right.
17, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
Working in the oil field.
Working in the oil field. I mean, you're working hard. You're not having fun. You're getting dirty on a rig. But I was a caser, and I can't say the name, but yeah, the company I worked for was great. They treated me good. I got paid really well. I had four cars. I had everything I ever wanted, and I would go buy brands in stores. I was happy. All my family, we all made money. We were doing great, and yeah, of course I dropped out, and I had fun with my money. I was a kid. I didn't know like what to do with it. I didn't invest $1.
One of the things you liked to do with it was skydive, correct?
Yes, sir. Well, I started skydiving relatively, like it's pretty new for me. I'm not a professional skydiver first and foremost. Like,
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, we know, man. It says skydiving accident. We know you're not the professional, man. You understand? We just want to understand what happened, bro. I just want to know what happened. You know what happened? did he tell you the same thing, bro? Told bro. I think the same thing, bro. He told me, he was like, you're gonna break your legs and your arms, like, bro. I don't know how to take that, bro. Man, how would you take that, bro? I don't know how to take that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I might shed a tear before we hit the ground, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna shed a tear. I'm gonna be like, damn, he right. I'm like, damn, you right, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's not funny, but it's funny, man.
Right now, sir, I started jumping whenever it hasn't even been a year. Whenever I had my first skydive, but whenever you become a student at schools, I mean, at least the one. I can only speak for one because I was only at one, but yeah, you can jump as much as that plane's going. You can go. You know, I mean,
What was your goal with it?
Huh?
To just have fun, or
Wait. Whoa, hold on. Wait, what do you mean? So you was gonna skydive from space too? Hold on. Am I tripping? Hold on. He just sent power. Come back on. Power. Hey. Hey. Get it turn on, man. Turn on. You see how I did the lights? See how I did the lights? I can't even start it. I can't even start it yet because I gotta wait for the internet to connect. But why the internet connecting, bro? Let's have a conversation, guys. Let's talk about. Yeah, I know. It just my power just went out, but no, I got a backup generator. But no, let's talk about. Let's talk about how I was logged out my phone for 3 days, bro. Bro, I forgot my passcode. I don't know how. I forgot my passcode, bro. No matter what I tried, I thought it was this. I thought it was that way. Nothing. Bro, I did everything. I did the iPhone recovery mode. That ain't work. I had to go all the way up to Apple at 12 Oaks, and I had to sit down with bro. And luckily, for my iPhone 5 that I had, luckily, because I used to have an iPhone 5 before I got my iPhone 11. Like, yeah, I'm old, whatever. I don't care. But it's paid off though. But anyways, so he had pulled it up, and he was like, "So you got an iPhone?" So it had an iPhone 5 on there. And I was like, "Bro," he had pulled it up, and he was like, "Hey, you know the passcode to this?" I was like, "I mean," I was like, "Might as well try though. It's our only option." So I put it on my birthday, and I was like, "Bro," when it went through, bro, I was like, I was like, "Bro, oh my gosh, bro, had me hot, dude, had me hot, man." Man, I was hot, bro. I was like, bro, I couldn't even type in that no GPS to get there because I couldn't. My phone, I couldn't even get into my phone, y'all. Couldn't even get into it, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, but you don't realize how much you need your phone till you need your phone. Bro, let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in, for real. Because that's true. But nah, it's back on. Let's get back into the video, man. Dang, Power? What's wrong with you? Dang.
you wanted to become an instructor?
I wanted to be an instructor. Yeah, some people, I don't know, it's in a movie, there's a quote, but some people do this thing, they for this feeling, they do certain things. Some people,
you know what's crazy?
rob places or people. Some people do drugs. Some people do whatever. You know, my fix was the sky. The adrenaline dump that you get from just taking one step. It's so easy, and it's so much fun. Like right now, even with everything considered, like I would still go. That was my crystal meth. I dropped everything for it. Me and my old lady Meg, we moved to San Antonio to be just closer because we were in Odessa. I had a good job. She had a job there. Everything was fine. We were making money, doing good. Just quit it all, leave, and to go jump. That's all I wanted.
You wanted
She
to jump.
supported me in that, and she, thank God, she's a nurse. You know, she can help me in that, and she can get a job anywhere. But
Wow.
So you got into skydiving. Tell me what happened to you 3 months ago, this summer.
I got into skydiving because of my girl. She took me for my first tandem for her birthday. She's already been, and from there it was just love at first sight. I loved it from the moment. I would drive 4 hours every weekend to go jump.
Wow, bro. I don't even drive that much to go get weed, y'all. I drive 30. I don't even drive. I was about to say 30 minutes, bro. I was finna gas it. I drive 22 minutes, bro. He said he driving 4 hours to jump? Yeah. That was definitely his weed for sure. I ain't saying that other stuff. I don't even like that stuff.
And recently, about 3 months ago, give or take, I had an accident. I was on my last jump for graduation for my A license, and I'm a super new skydiver.
Right.
It's about 25 jumps, and that's a lot to someone who has never jumped. I understand that, but
Yeah, it
I
is.
personally met somebody with 12,000 jumps. So
Yeah, and I smoked 12,000 blunts. Stop this, man. Stop this. He did not jump 12. Who told you that? Who told you? See, they was smoking, man. They was smoking, man. This is what I'm saying. Weed is where it's at, man. Y'all playing, bro. Where's my game leaf shirt at, man? I don't even know. I done lost the shirt. Y'all. Got a whole game leaf shirt, man.
25 is nothing. They do that in a weekend. Anyway, it was just like any normal. The last jump, it's supposed to be your fun jump. You tell that's the first time really you tell the instructor what you're gonna do, and you've learned everything that he had to show you. You learned how to flip. You learned how to swoop and duck. You learned how to do things such as.
Is it just me, or do it look like he finna get emotional, man? It look like he finna cry. He look like he about to shit. Bro, what happened, Logan? What happened, man? What happened? Damn, he getting a little emotional in here, man. Man, take a hit of this, man. Nah, I'm just playing.
Deploy and just to prove to him already you can do it safely, and I did. I proved to him enough that he was confident, and he let me go many jumps before. And this one, I just told him, hey man, I just want to do flips. I love doing the fronts and back flips, and you have about a minute of free fall, and you're falling at 120 miles an hour, and at that point they allowed me to wear a face shield. It's kind of like if you could describe it, it's just like a street bike helmet, so to speak, but it's a little bit raised up in the back. Anyway, I'm falling. Everything's fine. I had a time of my life. The minute goes on, it feels like it feels like 5 minutes. It feels like a good long time. I got to deployment time 4K. I waved and I said, "See ya." And whenever I did that, please mind you, my father and the instructors came and seen me in the hospital, and they told me what happened. I haven't watched the video myself. There's a video. I can't bring myself to watch it, but
it's a video, bro. Where, bro? I'm gonna look it up for y'all, bro. After this, bro.
They explained everything that happened to me, and if I do get that, I might have to pause just for a second. But
Dang, he getting emotional.
when I deployed, I just had a misfire. My parachute deployed, and I'm good. And then they said I looked over, and I have 2 parachutes up. That's fine. We train for that before every jump. It doesn't matter if it's our first or 25th. We're practicing our APs, and I know what that is. It's side by side. It happens, you know. These are equipment that gets jumped multiple times every single day, and it's packed by a human. It wasn't by me. It was by a person trained to do these things. And so I see it, and okay, we got a problem, and it's usually really easy. You untoggle, which pretty much means put it in drive, and you
What? Put it in drive. But that's what you did with a car.
very, very gently. You don't do sharp turns or flares all the way down, nothing like that. You just go. You know, you just land wherever you're going, that's where you're going. And you got to think like you have two massive pieces of fabric on top of you. Well, unfortunately, I hit a situation where it got worse.
Oh.
It's called a downplane. And what happens is, I don't know if it was the wind that caused it or if I messed up personally. If I messed up personally. But it started a downplane, which means it separates, which means there's no fabric now on top of my head. And maybe at this point, whenever all the fabric goes over my head, I probably lost about 1,000 foot, in give or take. I don't know.
Huh? 1,000? Wait. You was falling from 1,000? Stop. Huh? Bro, he was falling from 1,000 feet, bro. Bro, how is he here? Wow. Yeah, he survived, bro. He survived, bro. For sure. 1,000?
Looking at my altimeter after 4K, so I don't know where I was at. I don't remember that part anyway. And my instructor was above me, or below me, because he didn't pull at my time. He pulls below me to make sure that I'm deployed, unless he had to come up to me and deploy my stuff to save my life. That's his job. But I was deployed. He went down below, and in the video you can see me. There's two. And anyway, I got a downplane. At that point, they told me that I cut away, which you're supposed to do. You can't, usually a normal would be cut away, pull reserve, but my reserve is already out. Your cutaway handle's here and your reserve's here. I cut away, I punched, pulled, like I was supposed to do. I was trained to do that. And
bro, this is too much.
When I did that, apparently my parachute wanted to go into my reserve, and now I have there's nothing above my head, nothing. And I mean, I can't. I fell from. If I had to guess, maybe like 2,500 to 2,000 feet ish.
Yo, what? Man, yeah, I gotta see that video, bro. What? That, bro? That's a lot. And I gotta smoke again, man. You know how you smoked the first one, and you be like, man, that ain't enough. I gotta roll another one, bro. That's how I'm feeling, man. So I'm finna roll, but I'm listening for sure, bro. We gonna see this video, man. We gonna see it, bro.
I don't know, and the speed. No one was right next to me. I don't know how fast. I mean, I could use my imagination. I had a shirt probably above my head because there was no two open canopies open. One was trying, I'm sure, but it had another canopy inside of it, so it's just mangled mesh. At that point, I imagine. I mean, that again, these memories were taken from me. It's just a defense mechanism. I think no one wants to know what happened after that, but
you don't recall any, oh my God, I'm going to die moment?
Mainly in the hospital. From the point of
first, but before you go into that, tell me what you hit.
Before?
When you hit the ground.
Oh, I hit luckily close to my DZ, where my drop zone is where where that plane took off, there's an area where we come up before a jump. I forgot to mention is a landing pattern. When we jump at a very specific time before we leave that plane. I know where that drop zone is, and I can look down from the plane and see it clear as day. Okay, cool. There's the runway. We're good. I'm jumping at 14,000 feet, and I know that if I jump and I deploy at 4K, I can make. I mean, it might take me a second to. I see it. Okay, cool, and then make my adjustments and land. Where I landed whenever I had my malfunction was in a cornfield that was relatively close enough that fortunately and unfortunately for some, they seen me hit the ground. It was just they have a spotter out there to make sure everyone makes it back, and I made it back all right, thankfully close enough, and I hit the ground. When that happened, they again thankfully they send a life flight. When a life flight happens, it's a helicopter, and they had a helicopter come pick me up, and I was in bad shape. There's no sugarcoating it. It was, I mean, it was bad. I had internal hemorrhaging from my spine.
Oh my God, Jesus!
I was bleeding from the inside out. I was just, I was bubbling up.
Oh my God!
My jaw is broken in 3 places from the impact, and I was wearing a helmet. So it tells you, like, I could only imagine I don't think I'd be here if I didn't have a helmet on. And I wasn't wearing it first and foremost for protection. I was wearing it because it's comfortable. It keeps wind at your eyes. You don't have to wear those goofy goggles that are uncomfortable, that crush your face. You put on, boom, strap, and you're good. I didn't wear it for safety, but thankfully it did its job. But yeah, I broke my jaw here, and then it split down the middle here. I broke 6 ribs and again, whenever I landed, I forgot to say, I landed on my right side. I landed, it's hard to describe, but pretty much just solely on this side of my body completely, and I don't know where my arm was, but it was damaged in the fall too, and I landed on my ribs in my chest. But I broke 6 ribs too, and I broke my sternum. I broke a toe somehow, of course, on my right side. I severed a nerve in my back and exploded my L3.
What, bro? What is this stuff? What is this? What is L3? Man, I don't know nothing. Man, what? Dude, he said his jaw is broke on this side, split in the middle. His ribs, 6 of them broke. His spine is messed up. He hit his toe. His arm in bad shape, man. Yo, man, this is crazy. Wow.
And you bit your tongue?
Yeah, it's probably hard to see, but on both sides of my tongue, I didn't get it in half or anything, but I guess the impact, it just jarred my mouth closed, and my tongue just so happened to come out at the same time. So if you stick your tongue out and bite down on the sides, that's what happened. I had these stitches on my tongue, and it sucked. That was horrible. But yeah, I had internal hemorrhaging, of course. But thankfully, when I got to the hospital, they worked me up pretty good. They had me on a drip, Dilaudid, and I've taken, like I said, I had fun as a kid. I did. I did my fair share of testing, certain substances out and stuff. I never really had a problem, so to speak. There was one point in time I thought I was going through withdrawals. I will say I have been through withdrawals, and it wasn't my choice per se. It was because of Dilaudid. Anyway, now I'm in the hospital, and there's so many. I may be forgetting something. I so many things happen to me in that short area, and
it was just 3 months ago.
Yeah, it was very early, but it was quite a ride. All that happened, and so now I wake up, I come to. They wake me up in the hospital. I'm sitting there, and I don't know what happened. I'm asking people, like, where the hell am I? What's going on? And these are strangers. Like, there's no one in my family, no one that I know. I have, at this point, I think they just took everything out of my nose, because my mouth is, it's not wired shut yet. It does, but it's broken still. And they're not telling me, like, hey, we're about to do this. They don't say nothing. They say, you were in an accident. That's all they say. You're in an accident. I keep hearing it. I'm like, whoa, what does that mean? I don't know how did I get in an accident? And they don't say anything. I don't know. They didn't tell me nothing. And then I'd pass out. And then I'd wake up again. I don't know how long that went on for, but it kept happening. And it turned out I had 2 blood clots in my carotid arteries. And I did not know at the time, but I guess that can cause, like, strokes. I'm not medically educated whatsoever. I don't know anything other than a common cold. So I kept passing out. Once I'd finally got to see my family, thankfully they got to come down and see me, and my girl's a nurse, so she's telling me, hey, you messed yourself up skydiving. I'm like, there's no way. I didn't believe her, and then I'd pass out. And then I'd wake up and I'd ask her again, what happened? She said, you fell. You hit the ground hard. You can't move. I also found that I couldn't move. I couldn't walk. They wouldn't let me. They forcefully held me down. And anytime I tried moving, they would come in and tell me to stop. I wouldn't. And they would put straps on my arms and hold me down from moving. I could not move. They would not allow me to move. And that was so frustrating. It was horrible. Well, when sorry, the brackets are jacking my mouth up while I'm talking. It goes by, and I find out, they tell me finally what happened. They said, hey, you were in a skydiving accident. You exploded your L3, and because of that, we put a bar. I don't know how long. It's from my L1, which is kind of near your tailbone, to your L5 in your back. And I have a metal bar like that. I'll never be able to bend over for the rest of my life to pick anything up normally.
Hey, bro. Clap it up, man. Clap it up. Hey, man, we just glad you made it, man. We just glad you made it. It's important to understand, man. It's okay. We all make mistakes. Things do happen. But it's okay, bro. Because you here today. And you still breathing. Yeah. But I'm still rolling, though, man. I'm telling you, bro, when I be into the video, bro, I be forgetting. And I be like, oh, damn, I'm supposed to be. I be like, by the time I look down and start rolling again, it be the end of the video.
I mean, it's fine. It doesn't really necessarily bug me anymore. I'm pretty used to it now, but it's very frustrating sometimes. They told me I had a metal bar in my back, and I thought that was pretty rough, but I didn't know what it was at the time. And they said, and you probably won't be able to walk. That sucked. That was really rough to hear. But not so much for me, because I'm still in shock. And also, please keep in mind, at the time, I'm on Dilaudid and 15 other drugs. I have help there, and I didn't realize that at the time, but I had help from them, from my support team, and from the substances that they have given me to help me. And since after that, then I met the plastic surgeon to do my job.
Now, I know for a second this is off topic, but have you ever smoked and just started feeling things in your body that you ain't supposed to feel, or is it just me? Cause I was like, man, why do I feel? Why do I feel my throat right now, bro? But I ain't gonna lie, when I start hearing things like this, bro, I do get a little, I don't know, I get a little something. I don't be feeling the same. Like, I don't know, I be getting like chills. I hear stuff like that, bro. I was like, nah, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy though. Like, I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. This is 12 times worse than what Winston told me. This is way worse. Way worse. That's my friend, by the way.
He said, "Are you ready?" And I said, "Sure." Yeah, and I didn't even know. He probably came in and talked to me. I don't remember it. He did, I'm sure, though, because I've met him since. I haven't been on anything. He's a great guy. He's awesome. He's here in Austin. He's amazing. He's great. He reconstructed my mouth. He took my jaw out. I don't know if you could see it, but it's kind of crooked now. But he took out a chunk. I don't know how big, but my bottom mouth now is crooked. He probably took out a half inch or so because it was shattered, and it was probably from my face shield. Whenever I smacked the ground, it probably took some severe damage too. Went into my face and did a number on my jaw. But yeah, he put me back together. Then he wired me up. Well, whenever I hit the ground, I hit it so hard. When no one had a speed gun on me, they don't know how fast I was going. I mean, probably, I don't know, maybe 50 to 60 miles an hour, I'll say. I smacked the ground. No parachute. It's horrible. I hit it so hard, a tooth came up it came out of my gums. I don't know how, because another one went down and got crushed, probably by another tooth or something. At that point, they wired it. They wired my shut closed with that tooth out of my gums. And my jaw would spasm so many times after the surgery. All day. And that happened for probably, I think, 5 days-ish. It was spazzing out. And I'd be fine trying to talk, or I'd talk hard like this because I couldn't move my jaw. And then it would spaz, and I'd just start crying. It was horrible. It was the worst pain. I don't know if you've ever had a toothache. It's horrible. The nerve in your mouths are really sensitive, and it's a bad feeling. So I got it wired, and it lasted for maybe about 5 days. I don't know exactly. I'd have to double check how long I had it on, but I was in this place for a month, and they didn't let me up for a month. They would not let me up, and I was getting freaking frustrated. That is so uncomfortable. Going from walking and jumping and being free in the sky to being literally held down by force if necessary. Yeah. And that will be by your loved ones, and then you eventually get frustrated with your loved ones, and you don't want to be around them because they're telling you don't move, and all you want to do is just stand up, and you don't know. They tell you can't walk. The doctors do. And I want to prove them wrong, so I stand up. And I'd try, but anytime I would, they'd come in and they would threaten to strap me down, and that was even worse than not walking at all. So I'd sit back down usually. Anyway, I start working in rehab on PT, learning to walk again, and they're really patient with me. I'm very jacked up at this point. I can't eat really. They give me a protein shake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they're not good ones. I mean, you get what they give you. Usually, it was the strawberry one was the one I loved the most. It was nasty, but it was so much better than the chocolate one. That one was horrible, but you're gonna drink it if you haven't eaten, and they make you, or not like force feed you or anything like that, but they'll bug you until you eat. They make sure you eat. They're great people. Yeah, they start training me. I start doing like standing things. I try to move my leg forward, which I still can't do to this day. And towards the tail end, they give me a release date. They say, hey, you're doing good in PT, you're doing good in OT, and that's occupational therapy, not physical therapy. It's still kind of physical therapy, but it's more of like weight training, like dumbbells. And physical training was more of walk related. Like, I'm going to get you to do like not a stair climber, but they have their own version of it. It's easier. And I'm still in a walker, but I wouldn't walk anywhere at the beginning. I had to be pushed around in a freaking wheelchair by my old lady, by them, everywhere, until like the tail end, until I got my release date. Then I got strong enough, and I learned again how to walk. Once I did that, they would feel comfortable to leave me, because this was a busy place. There's people coming in I seen that didn't have
W. Logan, man. W. Logan.
half of their face, and they didn't. They were in the same. Some maybe they didn't fall out of the sky or nothing. But I heard people have normal lives and just in a car wreck, and now they're missing a leg, or there's one story in particular that touched me. It was torturous yet absolutely stunning and beautiful at the same exact time. Sorry, this is I've never told this story and not cried, so I'm gonna do my absolute best. I might have to pause, but like I said, I knew what to do in PT. It was the same. It was clockwork almost. The pretty much relatively same workouts. She'd tell me, I want you to do this, and I'd be like, okay, sounds good. And I have another patient. I'm going to go help them. Is that all right? They would never just leave me. I would say, absolutely. That's perfect. To paint a picture for you of the place, it was a big table with 2 wrestling mats on it. Mm-hmm. And that's what you would lay on. Mm-hmm. And I was getting good at walking. I have not walked by myself, though. And that was not approved by them. And I fell before, so I didn't get up. She left, and I'm laying there, and I'm doing my workouts, and this kid gets pushed in by his, I don't know if it was his mom or his dad. Well, both of them, I mean, but I don't know what their actual titles were. They looked and appeared as his parents. But push their kid in there, and there's not a teacher or instructor with them. I'm just working. I'm just minding my own business. I didn't think anything of it. I mean, I've seen plenty of kids there. Horrible stories, I'm sure, but I seen him a few days ago, and it made my old lady cry just seeing him, because we don't have any kids or anything like that, but we just pictured like, man, it would be horrible to be in their situation. I mean, God forbid you have a child and then you have to, they're quadriplegic, and now, and at one point they weren't. That's horrible. I don't even want to think about that, but unfortunately, that's the situation that these people were in. Hopefully they're doing better, but I'm laying on this mat, and I'll just say the mom was sitting on, it was on my right side, she was wearing a black shirt, and the husband was wearing a white one, and this young kid, maybe the age of 14, was wearing a white one also, and he was a quadriplegic for sure. Like, there's no doubt that this kid, I didn't hear a word come out.
Spectrum, the hell is wrong with you? How you gonna interrupt my video, bro? Bro, man, if y'all seen how much weed fell out, y'all be like, man, what is wrong with him? Be like, hey, man, I can put it in the next one. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the next one. Bro, y'all are kidding me right now. Stop playing with me, bro. Okay, what's the timestamp, bro? 28:27. Okay, 28:27. 28:27. 28:27. 28:27. It's supposed to be reloading. It's not even reloading. What is going on here? Hold on, bro. I'm about to connect my phone. God damn, bro. First it was the power going out. Now it's the internet acting stupid, man. What's next, man? Hold on. I'm about to turn my hotspot on. My phone on 1%. This is outrageous. This is outrageous, man. You know what? I just end it right here. Man, well, I'm glad that you're here today, man. That's what matters. But if you stayed to the end, I appreciate you. I do. I would finish the video, but it's irritating me right now. But if you didn't, maybe next time. I'm out, man. Catch y'all in the next one, bro.